Hi, my name is Sung,
My name is Chase.
and Kaylin will be with us tomorrow, Professor, and we are Team Batman. And the purpose of our analysis was to get to learn more about our fellow classmates and to see if there's a correlation between their height, for the individual's height, for their partner preference. And the summary is that for this class, there are moderate and negative correlations regarding how tall an individual is and the ideal height of their partner would be. However, doesn't take into account the different preferences of males and females. Seeing how there are more males than females in our class, and there's a negative correlation right there, and it could be inferred that men prefer partners shorter than them. And right here is all the raw data that we gathered from class, and we use all this data right here to make our graphs to see if there's any correlations between ideal partner heights.
So after cleaning this up through various things, making the turning characters into variables and changing names into such that we could more easily go about them, and cleaning up the data into more ideal things to use, we started to graph our heights. This is the first graph we came up with. It's simply just the height of the class. We have a lot of people around 67 inches, around 69 inches, around 71. So this area is probably where the average of the class lies. A few shorter and a few bit taller. We then had a graph individually of what people said the ideal partner height would be. Many said 69 inches, but on the whole, it's a fairly wide, even spread. Most people only selecting the individual height once. Here's just some more data as cleaning up the numbers, getting rid of inches and such. The correlation we found, so here's our graph as we plotted this. Ideal partner height over here on the left, and the height of the individual as our dependent variable. We see a slight negative correlation here. So the value calculated is negative 0.402, more or less. This is a moderate negative correlation. We do the spread here. We try to graph it logarithmically as well and see if that gives any more information. And here we see a slightly tighter cluster visually anyways. The correlation on this is actually less significant, less strong, but not by much. The interesting marks here are that we kind of have this curve shape. If we go back up here, we also, you can argue for this. You can see where that might come from. Kind of start thin here, widen out here, get thinner here. As we were doing this, we speculated that one reason that this data is rather interesting is that we included both males and females, and not taking into consideration that men may prefer shorter partners while women may prefer taller partners. Let me move this down so you can see a bit more. So, move that out of the way as well. Okay, we have this little curve. Part of what may account for this is the fact that we have a few girls who are shorter but prefer a taller partner, and that could create this little wave dip thing. In truth, we don't know what it would be. The next step in this research would be to do these graphs again, but to separate males and females with their associated data. This would perhaps give us a tighter correlation and a better line, and in all make it easier to predict. We can't say for sure, by given data without labels, that men prefer one and women prefer a different type. But if we were to separate these graphs, we would most likely find a correlation and regardless, we would find something that would allow us to give a more definite answer for it.
And in order to get a better correlation and more better data, is that because with that classroom we don't have enough even amount of men, even amount of women, which is that's not quite fair. So in order to get a more of a better accurate data, we at least ask about at least maybe 100 men and 100 women, an even amount, just to get a better correlation.